Hey guys, Mr. Worstenall here. I'm coming at you guys in another video. And in today's video, we are going to review the old maps and my best strategy on them. Now, however, I did a video on this a while ago, and it turns out that when I went to go and review the maps, I disconnected my mic, which makes the commentary more clear. I disconnected it, and what it ended up doing is there was no sound at all. There was no sound from me. So basically all it was just a video of just me walking around. And I had to scrap the entire video and try again. So what I'm using now is the phone mic, which, I'm not gonna lie, this mic sucks. I've been trying to get better mics, and I've been trying to see what I can do. But for right now, it's either good commentary good audio quality with the headset, or music and really unclear and very sensitive audio. Now, I will have to say a few things. Number one, I hate this chest. I've been going at it for the entire morning and since I got here, and I'm still waiting to try to get this weapon. This is the best out of all the old weapons, and I'm still waiting to get it. Which, unfortunately, isn't working out for me. And as you see in my background, I have the... Hold on. And I have the Huntsman Altars, I believe that's what they're called. Alright. Should be in small decor. Yes, the Hunter's Altar, which increases headshot damage. Which is something I always aim for. Now, I've been trying to get, for big decorations, the repair bench, which actually is a lot more useful. Now, gadget efficiency, I believe, is just gadget damage, but having things charged up is much more useful. So that's why I'm trying to get this. Plus, it looks awesome. Now, there's another thing. They patched the glitch where the frost beam shows one kill. So now that that's out of the game, we could actually play then. Now, again, I will try to do gameplay videos, but like I said many times before, the frame rate is bad, and I just don't get lucky. I'll see what I can do about later, but let's get into the maps. To start off, let's go with one of my most hated maps in the entire game, Sky Islands. Now, the reason I hate this map is because it's too big, and when I mean big, I mean open space. Look at this. You can get demolished by any sniper in the game, no matter where they're at. Especially weapons like the anti-air rifle, laser crossbow, and many other weapons that shoot through walls. You're pretty much screwed. The only vantage point, or at least you think it's a good vantage point, is around here because you can easily get down to get some ammo. But honestly, my best bet is to stay in this area. You have enough coverage to defend yourself, and it's not really that hard. The weapons I've equipped is the Enderling, the Flower Power. Oh, they remastered the sounds too. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the Alligator. This weapon's been in the game, but I just love this weapon. The Elephant Hunter, which is pretty much Brutal Hen Hunter, but what it should be. One hit kill to the head, and finally the Cherry Bomb, which is a good gun. I guess for self-boosting. But other than that, not really much has changed other than the platforms here being smaller but more spread out so you don't fall and die. And the staircase, which serves zero purpose because even if you have nothing on, you're probably not going to get anywhere. Now, as you guys can see, there's a lot more weapon spawns, and that's something I like because if you didn't notice in the old update, the update before this, only 3 items were spawning per match, and it was impossible to get your weapons, items properly. So let's go on to the next map. Next, we're going to one of my most favorite maps, and one of my first maps I ever played on this game, next to Train Depot and Aztec Temple, which I'm still waiting to return. Mafia Mansion was a fan favorite just because of its music, its colors, how good the matches played on this map, and just for nostalgia. Now, I would like to note The glitch to jump on the air has now been patched. You can no longer stand on the air anymore. You can also can't hide behind the gate. That is also impossible. And I think that's all the changes they really did. They also made it easier to jump into the windows. And I'm still getting used to the gravity in this game. A lot of the old weapons are now available, but of course those weapons take up a lot of info. They also made this room a lot smaller, I believe. And these remind me of eyes. They're not suns, but they're eyes. Now, weapons in this map, I highly prefer you stay out of the house at all costs. Because toy bombers, grenadiers, and other looping shot weapons that bounce all over the place will completely annihilate you in this game. In this map. The best vantage point is from here, but I prefer being over here because you have a full range sight on all this. And if there's somebody trying to kill you, you have a lot of options. You can go into the forest, you can go into the side, the parking lot, and it's pretty useful here. It's pretty nice to be around here. But the major issue I have with this place is that it's too dark. I guess they changed the lighting too. But I'm not a big fan of way too dark maps. This is okay. Another map that was my personal favorite, that was also a little bit remastered, not really, D-Day. The only thing they really changed is how easy it is to get up the mountains now. There are now 2 bridges. And the mines are now one-shot kills. As you saw, I just stepped on one and literally just died. And they're everywhere too. Anyways, as I was saying before I got freaking annihilated. Yeah. Now, my strategy on this map is to basically, if you're on the ground level, or aka the Americans, I highly suggest you start aiming to the top of these buildings as soon as possible. Next, make your way up to the sides. Do not go out the middle, because the middle is too difficult, even for normal players. Now, the back part over here is still an insta-kill, so don't even bother. Do not go in these, because toy bombers and other giant blast radius weapons will completely annihilate you. If you spawn in the trenches, get out of there. Use this stairway to get out of here. And just have a good vantage point. This map is all about vantage points. If you do not have good vantage points, or you have no idea where the spawns are, you are very likely going to die. These red areas are clearly fire and or radiation. And you do not want to mess with these bombs. Your best strategy is just to run around and jump around like an idiot, but also get ammo as you come up too. Anyways, time for the next map. My favorite map of the entire series, next to Train Depot and Aztec Temple, Warehouse Assault. This map is by far one of my favorites, and this remaster actually makes it better. First of all, like I said, this glitch here is patched. So, jumping over there throughout the walls and just sniping with the prototype no longer works. So for you people who are lazy to get your own kills, that's your fault, that's gone. Now, the remastered also added a few extra things. First of all, you have this trail, which used to be just a garage, nothing back here. And you do have a lot of open space. But the enemy spawn, however, is something different. Now, for a normal classic Pexagon map that you would see now if you're new to the game, would only be about this big, and that's about it. Now, if you go to the highway, so they finally added a spawn here, you can actually spawn camp them. But do not go in. If you're on the enemy team and you're trying to get in here, most of the players who are smart will take a defensive position, and there's no way you're going to get in. But you can defend the outer parts. This map is all about defensive points and vantage points. Now, if you're the only people who spawn in here, my high recommendation is to hold a defensive point. Defensive points would be best right here. You have a clear shot over here on the exits. If somebody comes through here, you'll easily find them. And, yeah, this is your only weakness. If somebody gets through here, no matter who they are, they will always get the first shot on you. If you somehow manage to get up here and you're on the team that spawns in there, try to pick off as many enemies as you can or at least damage them. Because there's no way you're ever going to get them killed if they come in. If they swarm you, you're dead. They also added abundance of ladders, which these ladders are actually useful, but they're so hard to jump on. For Berserker players, they can't really latch onto these things. You would have to move a little bit forward without actually slamming into it before you could actually do anything. Then by then, you'll probably get sniped by a sniper. This is also in toy bomber spammers will also shoot through here, so your best option is to stay away from there. However, if you spawn in here, you're far past screwed. You either have to take this way, which will actually also give you a good vantage point. This is one of my favorites because it was big. It was really big, and if it was still available on Co-op Survival, this map would actually still be better than it is. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say this map doesn't have its own problems, but it definitely requires some level of skill, and you still need a few weapons, tricks up your sleeve. Snipers, this is the map I would honestly say requires a sniper of any sort. Not just a prototype anti-hero rifle, because as you can see, you have a lot of open space. And that's a... I will be now, I'm going to put my situation out here. Now, if you just wanted to see what you wanted to see about the maps and this short little update, you can click on now because I'm going to go into a little status update. Now, I will be moving out of my, home in the next few weeks to come by, and I won't be able to post videos or even be online for the most part because the Wi-Fi is going to be shut down. All the big updates and all that are going to be shut down. So, I will try to make as much videos tomorrow, and I'll do what I can. But after tomorrow, I won't be around. I won't be posting videos too much until I move to my next home. I'm not gonna say where or anything, but we're gonna be moving, and that's all you gotta know. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later.